Do you wake up with knees that ache before your feet even touch the floor? Maybe your fingers feel stiff when you try to open a jar or button your shirt. Some people notice it when they bend to pick something up and feel a sharp pull in their lower back. Others climb a single flight of stairs and feel their heart pounding like they just ran a marathon. And then there's memory. You walk into a room and forget why you came in. You set down your keys, and 5 minutes later, they've vanished. Sound familiar? For many seniors, these aren't random events. They're warning signs. Little signals from the body that something inside is changing and not for the better. After age 60, your body makes less than half the collagen it did when you were young. Collagen isn't just for skin creams. It's the protein that holds your body together. It cushions your joints so you can walk without pain. It keeps your skin firm instead of sagging. It helps your blood vessels stay flexible so your heart doesn't have to work as hard. It even supports your bones so they stay strong instead of brittle. When collagen runs low, joints ache, skin wrinkles, and bones weaken. Recovery after a fall or even a long walk takes longer than it used to. 8 simple foods that can help your body rebuild collagen naturally. And we'll count down to the #1 most collagen-dense food on the planet, a food most people ignore but shouldn't. Skip it, and you might regret it 10 years from now. Stay with us because in the next few minutes, you'll hear why collagen drops so fast after 60, how these foods help rebuild it, and simple ways to add them to your meals starting this week. When it comes to rebuilding collagen, most people think of powders or expensive supplements. But the truth is, real food can give your body what it needs if you know what to choose. That's why we're about to reveal 8-star ingredients, each one simple, affordable, and backed by science and tradition. As you hear them, you might realize you've been throwing some of them away without knowing how powerful they are. And remember, the last one on the list is the #1 most collagen-dense food in the world. So stay curious until the end. Let's start with eggs. The whites are full of proline, one of the main building blocks for collagen. The yolks don't have collagen, but they bring vitamin D, B vitamins, and sulfur, all important for your joints, skin, and bones. I once visited a small farming village where older people still worked in the fields well into their 70s. Every morning they ate eggs with vegetables from their gardens. They didn't use fancy supplements. They just ate simple whole foods, and many of them were still active and independent. Second, pumpkin seeds. Tiny but powerful. These seeds are full of minerals like magnesium, zinc, and manganese. A quarter cup gives you almost half your daily magnesium needs. These minerals help link collagen fibers in your body so they stay strong and flexible. A friend of mine in her 60s started adding pumpkin seeds to her breakfast. 3 months later, she told me her knees felt less stiff on her morning walks. Third, fish with skin and bones like salmon or sardines. Most people eat only the fillet, but the collagen is in the skin and the soft, edible bones. In many cultures, people have eaten these parts for centuries and enjoyed better joint health as they aged. Fourth, chicken skin and cartilage. We often throw away the very parts that give us collagen. Slow-cooked chicken with the skin and joints creates a broth rich in type 1 and type 2 collagen for tendons, ligaments, and joints. Fifth, gelatin. It's cooked collagen that still has the amino acids your body needs. Some people stir it into tea or smoothies. Others make homemade gummies with fruit juice for a healthy snack. Sixth, bone broth. When you simmer animal bones for hours, the collagen breaks down into a form your body can use easily. It also brings minerals like calcium and magnesium. Seventh, canned fish with bones. Affordable, convenient, and full of collagen, calcium, and boron for bone strength. And finally, beef tendons. 60 to 80% collagen by dry weight, slow cooked until tender. Many Asian families have eaten tendon soup for generations and believe it keeps joints strong. Now that you know the 8-star foods, let's see why they work. We will keep the science simple because you don't need a medical degree to understand what's happening in your body. You just need to see how each food connects directly to stronger joints, better skin, and healthier bones. Start with eggs. The white part is full of proline, one of the main amino acids that builds collagen. Think of proline as the bricks in the wall of your joints and skin. The yolks which helps your body use calcium for bone strength, along with B vitamins for energy and sulfur to make tissues more stable and flexible. Eating the whole egg is like giving your body both the building blocks and the tools to build strong collagen. Pumpkin seeds are full of minerals your body can't make on its own. Magnesium keeps your bones dense and strong. Zinc helps enzymes in your body link collagen fibers together so they don't fall apart. Manganese activates special proteins that release proline from other parts of your diet so your body can use it to make more collagen. A small handful of seeds gives your body all three minerals in one simple snack. Fish with skin and bones brings marine collagen. Studies show marine collagen is absorbed more easily than collagen from land animals. When you eat the skin and the soft bones in salmon or sardines, you also get calcium for bones and boron, a mineral that helps your body use calcium better. These nutrients work together like a team to protect your skeleton and joints. Chicken, chicken skin and cartilage have type 1 collagen for tendons and ligaments, and type 2 collagen for joints. When you cook chicken slowly with the skin and joints, the collagen seeps into the broth. Drinking that broth is like sending a repair crew into your joints. Gelatin is cooked collagen, already broken down so your body can use it right away. Stirring it into tea, coffee, or smoothies gives you a simple, tasteless way to boost your collagen every day. Bone broth works the same way but adds minerals like calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. Simmering bones for hours turns them into a warm, soothing drink full of collagen your body can absorb easily. Canned fish with bones is cheap but powerful. Those soft, edible bones are full of collagen, calcium, and trace minerals for bone strength. And beef tendons? They give you the highest collagen dose of all, plus elastin for tissue flexibility. Slow cooked until tender, they feed your joints exactly what they need. Now, let's talk about what happens if you skip these foods completely. Most people don't think about collagen until it's almost gone. They wonder why their knees ache, why they get stiff after sitting for a while, why their skin sags more each year, or why small injuries take so long to heal. It feels like aging just sneaks up on them. But here's the truth. Collagen loss is silent at first. By the time you notice pain or stiffness, your body's supply has already dropped for years. When collagen runs low, cartilage in your joints wears thin, bones start rubbing together. That's why knees pop, ankles swell, and hips ache after simple activities like walking or gardening. Skin loses its firmness and fine lines turn into deep wrinkles. Bones themselves become weaker, raising the risk of fractures after even small falls. Without enough collagen, it's like the frame of your house is rotting slowly while you keep living in it. I once met a woman in her 70s who said she wished she had learned about collagen 20 years earlier. She loved gardening but had to give it up because bending hurt too much. Her doctor told her the cartilage in her knees was almost gone. She asked me, would it have been different if I had eaten the right foods? That question stayed with me. Now imagine the opposite picture. You sprinkle pumpkin seeds on your breakfast each morning. You sip warm bone broth on cool evenings. You eat salmon with the skin and soft bones mashed in for lunch. Slowly, your body starts rebuilding the collagen it needs. Your joints stay cushioned. Your skin holds its shape longer. Your bones stay strong enough for the activities you love. And here's the fascinating part. These foods aren't rare or expensive. They're simple things you can find in any store. Many people throw them away without knowing their value. But once you understand what they do inside your body, you see them differently. A handful of seeds, a cup of broth, a piece of fish with the skin left on, small choices that add up to a stronger, healthier future. Now let's clear up some common mistakes people make when trying to get more collagen through food. These errors are so widespread that many seniors follow them without realizing they're doing more harm than good. The first mistake is eating only egg whites. For decades, people were told to throw away the yolks because of cholesterol fears. But the yolk carries vitamin D, B vitamins, and sulfur, all key for building and maintaining collagen. Without them, you lose half the benefit of eating eggs in the first place. The simple fix? Eat the whole egg. Soft boil or poach it to keep nutrients intact instead of frying it at high heat. The second mistake is buying pumpkin seeds coated in salt, sugar, or heavy flavors. Those versions taste good but come loaded with sodium and empty calories. Some also lose minerals during heavy roasting. The solution is to buy raw or lightly roasted seeds without coatings. Soak them overnight and toast them gently at home for better digestion and mineral absorption. The third mistake is removing chicken skin and throwing away bones or joints. Many people do this to cut fat, but they also lose the richest natural source of collagen. Slow cooking skin and joints in soups or stews draws out collagen without adding unhealthy fats. Fourth, people often avoid canned fish bones because they think they're dangerous or unappetizing. But the canning process softens those bones until they crumble easily. Mash them into the fish, add lemon juice or herbs, and you won't even notice them. But your joints will thank you. The fifth mistake is thinking gelatin only belongs in sugary desserts. Store-bought jellies come with sugar and artificial colors, but plain gelatin powder can be stirred into tea, coffee, soups, or smoothies for a healthy collagen boost. Another error is rushing bone broth. A quick 2-hour simmer releases very little collagen. It takes 12 to 24 hours of slow cooking with a splash of vinegar to break everything down properly. And finally, many people skip foods like beef tendons or chicken feet because they seem strange. But these cuts are collagen gold mines in many cultures, cooked slowly into delicious stews that strengthen joints over time. Now let's talk about why these foods work using simple science and a few real-life stories. Collagen is made of amino acids like proline, glycine, and hydroxyproline. Your body takes these building blocks from food and links them together into long chains that form strong, flexible fibers. These fibers are what cushion your joints, keep your skin firm, and give strength to your bones and tendons. But here's the key. Your body can't build collagen properly without certain helper nutrients. Vitamin C acts like the spark that starts the whole process. Without it, the chains stay weak. Minerals like zinc, copper, and manganese help link the fibers so they hold together tightly. Without them, collagen falls apart faster than your body can repair it. That's why our 8 foods are so powerful. Eggs give you proline, the raw material. Pumpkin seeds bring zinc and manganese to help link the fibers. Fish skin and bones provide marine collagen, which research shows is easier to absorb than collagen from land animals. Chicken skin and cartilage supply type 1 and type 2 collagen for joints and tendons. Gelatin and bone broth give you collagen already broken down into smaller pieces called peptides. Canned fish bones add calcium and boron for bone strength, and beef tendons deliver the highest collagen dose of all, plus elastin for flexible tissues. I once met a retired teacher in her 70s who started drinking bone broth every night after hearing about it from her daughter. 3 months later, she told me her knees didn't ache as much climbing stairs. She could garden longer without feeling stiff the next day. Her doctor even said her bone density had improved slightly. It wasn't a miracle cure, but it showed how steady habits add up. In another story, a fisherman in his 80s told me he ate sardines with the bones every day since childhood. He still rowed his boat every morning. His hands were steady, his back straight, his grip strong. He laughed when people threw the bones away, saying, "That's the best part." Simple foods, simple science, real results over time. Knowing the right foods is one thing. Actually eating them every week is another. Many seniors give up because they think it takes too much time or money. But small, steady changes make the biggest difference. Here's how to use each food in simple, practical ways, plus a little catch so you remember the key point. Start with eggs. Eat the whole egg 3 or 4 times a week. Soft boil, poach, or scramble them gently in olive oil to protect the nutrients. Pair them with vitamin C-rich vegetables, like tomatoes or peppers, because vitamin C helps your body turn the amino acids in eggs into collagen. The catch? Overcooking destroys some vitamins, so keep the heat low and gentle. Pumpkin seeds are easy. Keep a jar on the counter and sprinkle a small handful on oatmeal, salads, or yogurt each day. Soak them overnight and toast them lightly for better digestion. The catch? Avoid flavored, salted, or sugar-coated seeds because they add junk your body doesn't need. For fish, cook salmon or snapper with the skin on. It crisps nicely and adds flavor along with collagen. When using canned salmon or sardines, mash the soft bones into the meat with lemon juice, herbs, or olive oil for a tasty spread on toast or crackers. The catch: don't throw away the bones. They're where the collagen and minerals hide. Chicken skin and cartilage work best in soups or stews. Simmer bone-in chicken pieces for hours so the collagen seeps into the broth. Add vegetables and herbs for flavor. The catch: avoid deep frying, which adds unhealthy fats and destroys nutrients. Gelatin powder can be stirred into tea, coffee, or smoothies. You can also make homemade fruit gummies with real juice for grandkids and yourself. The catch: store-bought jellies often have sugar and colors, so make your own for health benefits. Bone broth takes time. Simmer bones for 12 to 24 hours with a splash of vinegar to pull out minerals. Make a big batch, freeze portions, and drink a cup daily. Beef tendons need slow cooking. Add them to soups or stews until tender. The catch: they look strange raw but turn soft and tasty when cooked right. As we wrap up, take a moment to imagine your life 10 years from now. Close your eyes if you want. Picture yourself getting out of bed in the morning. Do you stand up easily, ready to enjoy the day? Or do you wince as your knees creak, feeling that familiar stiffness before you even take your first step? Many seniors tell me the scariest part of aging isn't the number on the birthday cake. It's losing independence. It's giving up gardening because bending hurts too much. It's saying no to trips because long walks seem impossible. It's watching others play with the grandchildren while you sit in the shade, wishing your joints didn't ache so badly. Now imagine the opposite. You start adding collagen-rich foods to your meals little by little. A handful of pumpkin seeds on your breakfast. A warm cup of bone broth in the evening. Salmon with the skin left on. Chicken soup made with the bones and cartilage. A sprinkle of gelatin in your tea. None of it feels like a big change, but over time, your body begins to thank you. Research shows that seniors who consistently eat collagen-supporting foods have better joint comfort, improved flexibility, and even stronger bones. It doesn't happen overnight, but after a few months, many notice small victories. Climbing stairs without pain, gardening for hours instead of minutes, taking long walks without worrying about sore knees the next day. These little wins add up to a better quality of life. I remember talking to a grandfather who started with just bone broth. 1 cup a day. 3 months later, he was playing soccer with his grandson again. Not running fast, not like a teenager, but running enough to feel alive. He told me, "I thought this was just aging, but I feel like I got a piece of my life back." You don't need expensive supplements or complicated plans. You need real food. Eggs, seeds, fish, chicken, broth, gelatin, tendons. Foods your body recognizes and can use. So here's the challenge. Pick 2 of the 8 foods this week. Add them to your meals. Notice how your body feels after a month. Then add 2 more. Step by step, give your body the raw materials it needs to stay strong, flexible, and active. And keep watching because in our next video, we'll reveal another everyday food most people throw away that can help your joints, your heart, and even your memory. Don't miss it.